Hey guys, it's me, Rebecca. I'm here with another ThredUp shoe haul. And if you're just joining me, I like to purchase the shoes from ThredUp. I have found that sometimes they can give you some surprises. Now, full disclosure, they're not always amazing, but over the years, I've probably purchased a few hundred pairs of shoes from them. And I definitely have made a profit. One of the things that I am finding as a problem here in Connecticut is that the shoes, they have marked up really high, and there's actually not a ton of them in the thrift stores like I was used to in Northern Virginia and DC. So I decided I was gonna do another box and start up again. But first I'm gonna show you some shoes that I did thrift here. These are brand new ASOS shoes, and they're sparkly. They're a size 4 UK, which I believe is a size 6 US. I have to confirm that, but I'm a size 5, so yeah, I think that's right. But they're like brand new. They're sparkly pointed toe flats. Then I got these Sanita. They're like nursing shoes, but they've got this, I don't know, they have like suns and moons and stars and stuff. They're like a metallic-y color. I haven't been picking up, honestly, Danskos as much. I feel like the market is really saturated with them, and they just don't sell for what they used to. If you watch some of my previous videos, you know, you'll see me talking a lot about Danskos, but, you know, that happens when we come on and we share what we know and what information and what we're picking up. You know, everybody goes out and picks them up too. So, you know, that is the unfortunate part about doing these kind of things, is that, you know, we're basically training the competition for what to look for. So, but you know what? We'll just keep going. We'll find new stuff, and then there's more people to get deals on Danskos, I guess, if we're going to be positive about it. So these are Fitzwell leather ankle booties. They were pretty cheap. That's why I picked them up. But they're just a nice classic ankle booty. And then I grabbed these Brooks Ghost. I paid up for these a little bit, but I just cleaned them up. So, you know, they look pretty good for being running shoes. A lot of the times the running shoes are really beat up, and they're, you know, kind of a pain to clean, and I try to stay away from those. But these were in decent shape, and I just needed to touch them up a little bit. So without going into any more detail, I'm just gonna start showing you the ThredUp shoes. Now, I did do a little mini kind of viewing of this on my Instagram page, so if you've already seen this, then I'm sorry for the duplicate content. But you know, as you know, if you watched my shoe videos before, I do like to try to give a little bit of an education while I'm showing them, and not just show you what I got and what, you know, whatever, how much I spend, what you should be looking for. So the first thing are these Caterpillar boots. Someone had asked me if they were steel toe, but I don't think they are. They're very soft leather. They say cat on them, and they have like the construction logo on the inside, but it says built tough on the bottom. Isn't that Ford's logo? I don't know. That's what they say. They don't feel like they have steel toe. To me, it seems like they would say they have steel toe in them. But they're women's USA 10, but they are very soft. I've actually never seen, like, you can just tell how soft they are by just the floppiness of them. So I got those. Next up are these Henry Ferrara boots. They're rain boots, but look at these. I've never actually, usually hunter boots are very stiff. These are very floppy, and they seem like they would be easier to get on and off. The style is called K Wet Stone, but they're a tiny size. They're a size 4. So while they're a cute boot, they're a smaller size, so they're going to take a little bit longer to sell. But I like the detailing with the buckle up here. I think that's a good accent piece. Next are these Ray sandals, and they sell these at Revolve. I looked them up. There's a lot of people selling them right now, so they must have been in some kind of box or some kind of wholesale liquidation box, but they're a good brand, and they should, because they're a Revolve brand, they should sell fairly quickly. They're a good size too. They're a 39. Okay, now this is one where I'm going to show you, if I can find my little Okay, so these are Banana Republic shoes, nothing fancy about them. But I want to show you is the little threads. Do you see those little threads right there? You know, sneakers will get those in the back where people wear their socks and it rubs, they get little nubbies. So if you just use your fabric shaver, and you can just kind of go along the inside of there, you can shave some of these little babies right off. Now, obviously you can just take your scissors and do that too. But if you've already got it out, you know, you can just take them, and then what I end up doing is probably, these aren't coming out as easy as they normally would. I have another thing that's better. But you see on this side, they're starting to come off versus this side. I don't want to spend the whole video showing you that, but you just have to very carefully go around there. Like on the sneakers, what you would, in the back of the heel here, you just run that fabric shaver right through there, and it will pick up all the nubbies and it'll make the shoes look amazing. Next are Daisy Fuentes red winter boots. So you can see they have like a big stripe down the side. They're just, you know, to me, this is just like a generic ankle boot. I don't know if this is considered the Pantone color of the year, but this brand is Not Too Coy, which I didn't get a chance to look those up before I made this video, but I'd imagine that these would be sold somewhere at like, I don't know, Penny's or Kohl's or somewhere. But they're just little side button flat ankle booties. They're definitely, oh, they are leather. That's surprising. They don't feel like leather. Then there are these brand new with tag Vince Camutos. But the problem with these is that they're dirty. You can tell they've been like laying around in bins and banged up. So these guys are going to need some suede loving. I have a suede brush. I have suede cleaner. I don't know if you know this about suede, but you can see the little things sticking up on the top here. You see those little guys? They're like threads that are showing up. If you take a lighter and very carefully run them over those things that are sticking up, it will just singe those fabrics right off, and then you can use your suede brush and clean it up. Obviously, don't light your shoe on fire. That is not going to help you sell your shoes. But the other problem is I've been noticing I haven't been selling really high shoes lately. They've been sitting in my closet for a lot longer than they have normally. So I don't know if the higher heeled shoe is just not as popular as it was. You know, I just don't wear them as much as I used to. But, you know, I mean, they'll sell eventually, but it's going to take a minute. So this brand I never pick up, to be honest. These are just fab. This is like that membership club where you get a pair of shoes for $39.99 a month or something, but they're just generic like espadrille shoes, platforms. But you know, summer's coming, someone might like them for maybe $15 or $20. These actually I think were probably really cute at one time. They're Calvin Klein sandals, heels, but like the inside, they're called Linda. Linda is the name of these shoes. But that's one thing to know if you're doing shoes. Always look at the name of the shoe. It's very easy to identify the shoe online if you're searching to figure out like what the heck it is. So even like, let's say the name of the brand of the shoe is rubbed off and you couldn't see that it was Calvin Klein. You could Google search like Linda snake sandals, Linda snake heels, Linda snake something, or reptile, whatever. You could do a bunch of keywords and probably find what brand these shoes were. But these are, so on the one side, the outside, they have these buckles, and on the inside they've got this. So again, not a very fast seller, not a high profit seller, but they're cute, and I can fix them up and make them look better so they'll sell. These are just generic Sperry's. They're nothing. I mean, I am in Connecticut now, so they're my size. Maybe I need these boat shoes. I don't know. To me, shoes that people wear barefoot, I have a hard time buying secondhand because I just get weirded out about. I mean, I don't wear socks with shoes, but my feet also aren't gross. But you know, you thrift a lot of shoes that you know people didn't wear socks or anything with them, and then they've got like the feet grime in them and the foot boogers and stuff, and that's just gross. Okay, next are these Nike Air Cole Haan. I don't really know what you would call these. My brother-in-law works for Cole Haan. I should probably ask him. Oh, they're like waterproof booties, it looks like. But they're just like a zip. But they have Nike Air instep. So, but they're just like just a basic shoe. And these will clean up pretty well. Patent leather is pretty easy to clean up. As long as it doesn't have any dye transfer through the patent leather, you should be good. Okay, these are Michael Kors heels, and you know, they're kind of banged up like most suede gets as it gets older. But you know, if you clean these up, they look pretty. I mean, the heels are in good shape. Normally when you get these are all dinged up and banged up, and it's a pain in the butt to fix those or try to fix those. Usually I don't even try. But these are pretty cute, pretty classic basic style. Okay, then I have these Coach wedges, cork thing. Okay, speaking of toe boogers, so this is what I'm talking about. Someone clearly didn't wear socks with these. So now I'm gonna have to use my little trusty scraper and get the gunk out of those. But they're just little like shearling clogs made in Italy. Their name is Regina. So these are Coach Regina clogs. Okay, I have another pair of Cole Haan shoes. These are just basic patent leather shoes. These are like classic women's working shoes. I used to wear Cole Haan Nike Air like these all the time when I worked at an office. And you know, it's so comfortable. These are a size 10. They have the thicker heel on them. And again, they're patent leather. I can't believe they weren't able to sell these. But their loss is my gain. I will definitely sell those. Okay, then I have these Kate Spade shoes that I'm definitely gonna have to clean up. They're just little patent leather wedges, sandals. I'm actually surprised at the amount of spring and summer shoes I'm getting in this box, because normally they'll send a bunch of spring stuff in the winter or winter stuff in the spring, because they're trying to, you know, get rid of it. But this box seems to be a decent mix of both. Okay, these are a J. Crew flat. I have sold these before in different colors, but they're just a J. Crew, not flat, I'm sorry, low heel with an ankle strap. So I got those. And then another pair of J. Crew, D'Orsay. I've sold these before, so that is fine with me. And I was joking on my Instagram that I think they have sent me Adidas Sambas with almost every box that I've ordered from them. There is some pair, I mean, they sell, but it's just funny that they always seem to send me these shoes. Okay, next are Jessica Simpson shoes. Now, they come with this like shoelace thing for the ankle strap, but honestly, I would just wear these without. It just looks like a tab in the back. And actually, these don't even look like they come with the shoe, but I mean, they did. I think they honestly would look better without the strap. I mean, I'll sell them with the strap, but I think they look better without. And they're pretty clean. I mean, they're pretty clean. They're not really that banged up for being a cream color. Okay, these shoes, this is something I had to look up after I did my Instagram. These are Chelsea Crew, and this brand is actually, I found out, a ModCloth brand, and apparently that at one point they did sell it at Anthropologie. So someone said they're like a vegan leather brand. It does have like a divot. This is what I'm talking about. It does have a divot there that I don't think I can fix. But this is like a mustard color low wedge. And then I got these, again, I'm surprised at how clean these are for what the box they came in, but these are just Chaps white sandals. I don't know. There's nothing amazing about them except the fact they're pretty clean. These Hoka One shoes are the Graviata LTRs. They're, again, in really good shape. I'm just going to wipe them off with either a Mr. Clean sponge or nail polish remover around the sides, just to get like the any kind of like dirt or residue off. But these retail for like $150. So these are the dad shoes. I can't believe people wear these, but they are in style right now. So we got the dad shoes. These are, the brand is called Rush Hour, and it says they're made in Spain. They're leather, but they're totally a vintage 90s vibe, but they're just like a croc wedge. Sometimes you'll get that with these ThredUp boxes. You get these random brands that you aren't like, yeah, you've never heard of them, but they sell for a decent amount online, but then you get them and you look them up and they don't actually, the resale value of them is very low. And lastly, this is why I express the importance of learning your logos and your brands and stuff. These boots, you could barely make out a couple of the letters in there, but I was easily able to identify because of that they were Madden Girl. I simply could see the IRL at the end of girl, and I knew based on my experience that these are Madden Girl. The only thing about these is they have a ton of animal hair inside of them. So that kind of grosses me out, and I don't even know if those are worth, I'll show you. I don't even know if these are worth like cleaning out, because they're going to take me a minute to, I don't even know, vacuum out and scrub out the hair inside of those. So I don't know. Overall, I'm happy with the box. I would give this box a C+. I have definitely gotten boxes that were better. I've also gotten boxes that are worse. So for me, this is a good resource for me to be able to thrift some shoes and get shoes added to my closet. I really, really like listing shoes. They're very easy for me. They're easy on my body. I don't have to do a lot. As you can see, I'm just sitting down here, and then the phone where my camera is on the little table. I'll show you. This is the little table that I use to list my shoes. So it's great for me because I don't have to constantly be getting up and down and moving around and fixing clothes and steaming them. I can just kind of sit here, fix the shoes up, take pictures, and then put them in storage. So I hope you liked, this video. Sometimes it gives people education. Other times it's just an avenue to watch me while you're doing something else. I don't know. But I always love when I get to spend time with you, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you liked my video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.